Hey folks, so we're going to talk today about footprints and where to find them in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And unlike in the Isle of Armor, where you were essentially constantly in a position where you had to find them in a specific way, these footprints actually spawn in random locations. Also, it's worth mentioning that the reason we're looking for these footprints is because of the how you spawn Cobalion, Terrakion, Virizon, and also Keldeo later on, and they're available in three things. You can see one here, and what we're going to do is, this is a pre-recorded video by the way, is that we're going to go around the map and essentially show you certain locations where they spawn, but they are entirely random. But in these locations they do sometimes repopulate, and in each area you need to get 50 in order to actually get the Pokemon, and there's three different areas you have to go to. So for Cobalion, you have to go around the Frigid Sea, Roaring Sea caves, and nearby areas. For Terrakion, you need to go around Lakeside Cave, Balamere Lake, and nearby areas. And for Virizon, it's Giant's Bed and the nearby areas there. So you'll see, like, I'm looking around here, and what I'm doing when I'm constantly looking around, there's nothing around here, right? I got a timer board there, and we're gonna now head around. You can see there's nothing there. Like I said, there's literally nothing there at all. So instead, we're gonna go around the left a little bit, and you'll notice that I'll come across a series of footprints as soon as I turn left here and past this double. I'll find like three in a row. So you go, look, there's one, there's another, and there's another. Not there, sorry, that's injury. There should be one over here. Yeah, there. So you see, like, I just found three in a row, correct? And that's because, and as you can see where I am right now, um, I basically just make sure everywhere I'm looking to just circle around and try one. So like for instance, there's one there, right? And we've got 12% already. And because we have to find 50 of each footprint to find it, it's obviously going to be a chore. But it's not as bad as it was when we were, having to get the Diglets at one point. So I'm just chilling right now. I'm looking around. I seem to find them more in the corners of places or near objects instead of just out in the open. So for instance, as you can see here, I'm just driving around. These are all rocks, these are all rocks, these are all rocks. But this is for Virizon. So let's instead head towards where Cobalion's is. So Cobalion's is around Frigid Sea. So if we spawn where the Regis are, for instance, and then make sure that we have our camera out as much as possible, we can just slowly survey the area around this area and around the surrounding areas to see if we can find any footprints here. From what I can understand, like I said before, the footprints are dotted around the area and they do repopulate at random positions. So there is like no map we can actually use to triangulate. At least from my understanding early on, there is no map that we can use early on in order to try and find out where all these footprints are. They are just random spawns, so it is going to just be an effort. But luckily, it's 50 that repopulate and are consistently repopulating. So you could, it might take you an hour, it might take you 2 hours, but you are going to find them eventually. Like, for instance, look, here's another one. There's another one. See, look, like right here. If you find one, you're more than likely to find tons. So right there, I found 5 of Cobalions, 5 of the 50 that I need. And that was just in this one little area. Look, another one. 6, 7, 8. And yeah, it just continues like that. Cobalines is probably one of the more easiest ones to find. You just saw I got like near enough a quarter of the overall footprints I need from this small area because Cobaline's area is so small. If we come over here again, for instance, look, you got another one here, another one here, another one here. Like, there's tons, and it's always around the outskirts or on pathways. In fact, we might actually just get all of Cobalines right now, just while I'm talking. See, there's another, there's another, there's another. See, they're just everywhere. And if we go back over here, you can see there's one here. There's like a ton right here. And right now, we're at 50%, which means that we've got half of the Cobalion footprints we needed, like over here, for instance, just from this area alone. And look, if we go into here, you can see more. You can see more. You can see more. See, like, it's like a little path. Once you find one, you can find the rest. Anyway, let's go off Cobalion and look for Terrakion as well, which is Lakeside Cave and Ballamore Lake. And Lakeside Cave is here, and Ballamore Lake is here. So, again, we're looking for a pathway. So, we'll look for Terrakions now. Oh, there's fog, that doesn't help us out. See, now Terrakions are a bit more easy to find because they're a bit more darker, but you just saw one there, for instance, right on the corner of the lake. And again, we're looking at corners, we're not looking at pathways. Like, you can look at that, that's a rock. But if we go into Ballamore Lake here, like right instead just past one, it's very easy to pass them. So, once again, see, once you find one, you find loads. So, boom, 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 and probably all around this area here is where Terrakion has been storming. But yeah, with that out of the way, and once you do actually get 100% pick rate, what you then need to do is you need to head back to Sonia, who will be available in the main town of Freezington here, and she's in this little shack over here. And once you enter it, Sonia will be here. She'll effectively tell you that you've got a certain amount. See, once you have 100, she'll be able to pinpoint the exact locations of the Pokemon, and then you'll be able to go capture them. So anyway, guys, I hope that helps you out. Hope that was an informative video for you, and yeah, have a good one.